I mean, what do I say? We're back at the MPC, I guess.
Freebeat. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat. Today's patron shoutout goes to Rory J. Corrigan. Thank you so very much for the support. Let's get started. Back in early 2021, I purchased an MPC one. I was still very new to Grooveboxes at the time, and while I did enjoy it for a while, as my collection of gear grew, my usable space shrunk, and I also became more aware of my specific wants and needs, both for the channel and for my own music. On top of that, I was also discovering lots of, let's call them quirks of the MPC workflow that just led me to the realization that it was going to be more of a frustrating experience than I really wanted to deal with long term. And so, last year, I wound up selling my MPC one. Fast forward to a few weeks ago when Akai released the overview video for the big MPC 3.0 update, and, well, I got pretty excited. The update seemingly fixes just about all of my issues that I had with the MPC workflow. And yeah, like I said, I got excited, and now there's a Key 37 right here. However, this video is not going to be about the 3.0 update. I don't have it yet. It's still in private beta. This video is going to be more about my first week or so with the Key 37, and rest assured there will be plenty of 3.0 content coming in the future. A huge thank you to Zounce.com for sending this MPC Key 37 out for me to take a look at. If you are in the United States and you're looking for music gear, look no further than Zounce.com. They've got a wide selection of products and amazing but non-intrusive customer service. Check them out. The MPC Key 37 is basically an MPC 1 Plus, but with a 37 key keyboard attached. As someone who does the majority of his songwriting on the keys, this eliminates a huge pain point that I used to have with the MPC 1 in the first place, which was having to constantly plug in a MIDI keyboard and then spend time going through the settings and making sure that everything was paired and talking to each other in the proper way. Having it all in one package? Outstanding. It's really allowed me to focus on actually playing the keys and making music rather than constantly having to figure out why they aren't working. Also in that camp, let's talk about the setup and the placement of the MPC Key 37 here in my studio. As you can see, I've made some pretty big changes to the layout of this room, and those changes have allowed me a permanent space for a lot of my gear, including the MPC Key 37. This is what I'm calling the jam desk, and for the first time, it's a space that I have that I can just permanently keep all this gear set up and jam with. I don't have to rotate any of this stuff in or out for filming purposes, which is huge for me. Every piece of gear up here is routed into the 1010 Blue Box for easy mixing. The MPC lives right down here and offers me the ability to play while seated or while standing, which is big for me. I'm also running an output from the Blue Box into the MPC, meaning that anything I come up with on the jam desk can be recorded or sampled directly into the MPC with no friction at all. Speaking of no friction, I now have a fairly seamless way to record live drums directly into my MPC, courtesy of the Roland SPD-SX right over here. Due to the proximity of the jam desk area to the live rig, my SPD-SX is easily available to plug into the MPC via USB for MIDI control. This means that I can simply turn off quantization on the MPC and then record my drum parts directly into the MPC, just playing the pads on the SPD-SX without any adjustment made to the live rig at all. It all just stays set up. Also, along the lines of live recording, my bass guitar also just lives right over here, meaning I can record that into the MPC with no issue at all either. In the past week, I've had more fun exploring the MPC Key 37 and making little loops on it than I ever did with my original MPC one. In fact, tell you what, let's make something right now. All right, so here we are at the Key 37. First thing I'm gonna do is make sure the metronome's on. Listen to that click and our tempo. Let's go 142. I'm thinking of something like really basic. We'll go 8 bars, okay? On track 1 here, we have a plugin, which is the Jura plugin, which is the Juno clone, which I actually really like. Trying to figure out what I want to play. Let's pick a key I don't typically play in. How about B flat minor. Yeah, then we can play some drums over that and maybe some electric bass guitar. So I can go over that process too, perhaps? I don't know. Ooh, that's cool. If I hit the right chord there, that F sharp major. Yeah, let's just record that in. Let's give it a shot. Quantize is on. That's fine, we'll leave it on for this. Okay, well I messed up the end. That's okay. We can actually go into our grid. Hopefully this is showing up on camera. I'm not used to filming in this setup here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in here really quick and delete these notes, and then overdub and play the right part. There we go. And now what we can do is select everything here, shift, copy, go to the start of measure 5, shift, paste. Can't wait till we have select all in the 3.0 update. And we'll give this a listen. Cool, and it looks like we maybe forgot some notes down here. Thought so. Okay, shift copy, downbeat of measure 5, shift paste. Cool. Let's add some drums. So on track 2, I've got this kit from MPCsamples.com that they hooked me up with a long time ago. So shout out to them. But to play this kit, we're actually going to zoom out and play it on the SPDSX because I have everything mapped to it. So let's do that now. Okay, so all we need to do now is make sure track 2 is selected. Yep, okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn off global quantization so I can play drums. All right, record, play start, here we go. So the end definitely got away from us there. So we'll go into the grid here and let's take it from measure 8. Measure 7 actually. Let's see how that sounds. Yeah, we'll just go to measure 8 and I'm going to go select. And we're just going to select everything in measure 8. And I'm going to go quantize on 16th notes and do it. There we go. So now if we go from measure whatever, 6. There we go. Kind of cleans up our sloppy playing there. And you could quantize to all the way down to 64th notes if you want. So super sick. Let's grab the bass guitar and throw something down now on an audio track. Okay, so here we are on an audio track. I'm going to set this to auto. We need to set our input to just input 1. There we go. Just going to go into a factory effects rack. We'll go bass. We'll go modern stack. How about that? Okay, I'm going to switch out this last effect here. Actually, we'll leave it with the compressor and just turn up the output. Might be a bit hot, but we can always adjust that later. That sounds fine. And now it's time to play. 3, 4. So there you go. Just a quick example of a little 8-bar phrase that I was able to come up with in just a few minutes here, just jamming around, having fun with it. Yeah, awesome. I can't wait to be able to take that into the arranger view. For the time being, I've stopped myself from making more than just little loops on the MPC. I don't want to dive into trying to make a full track, just because I know that's going to be a frustrating experience still. But when the 3.0 update comes out and that arranger view is available, all of a sudden this setup is going to jump to the next level, and I'm really, really looking forward to being able to put together full complex arrangements on the MPC fairly seamlessly. Like I said, I will be doing more videos once the MPC 3.0 update goes into public beta, but for right now, let me just say that this is the happiest I've been with an MPC ever. And I've just had a blast using it. Having the keys built in has been a huge headache decreaser for me. It's just been, I keep using the word seamless, but it really just feels great to have those keys built into the MPC. It's just less cables to worry about and less fussing around in the menu when you want to just play some sounds. I think it's a pretty exciting time for MPC users, and I'm very excited to be back in the MPC space, I guess we can call it. You know, took some time off, got to clear my head, and now I'm back with a new look on it and with a new update coming out. I'm ready to go. I do hope you found this video informative or at least entertaining. If you did, be sure to leave a like on it. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.